Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. Thank you for being here. Today, we are going to do a reading for you for the week of April 28th to May 4th, 2025. We are going to pull a 6-card spread today. We're going to look at the situation that you are dealing with, the challenge or the obstacle, the underlying deep-seated lesson. What is going on in your subconscious that is facilitating this? Your advice, what it is that is your desires and fears. So whatever it is that you are attached to that's keeping you attached to that situation, and the potential outcome. Keep in mind, Aquarius, that this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you are interested in having a personal reading done by me, the information on how to obtain that is in the description box below. All right. So, the situation for Aquarius spirit is flowers. Something to do with a wish come true. Could be an actual, somebody may actually be bringing you flowers. We'll find out what this is all about. The flowers. Something to do with the fulfillment of a wish often is what the flowers would denote. Why are the flowers here? Okay. I'm not saying anything yet. I know what I see already. Okay. Okay, so I've got, Okay, so what I've got, see here, Aquarius, is that there's there's somebody who you're communicating with right now, where it looks like there has been a falling out, but it looks like this is something that you kind of want in your life, because it's showing up that you're not. So as soon as I pulled that 7 of Swords in reverse beside those flowers, the first message Spirit gave to me was Aquarius is not being honest with themselves about what it is that they truly want here. Or they think they want something and they're not being totally honest with themselves about what the situation is really pertaining to here. I'm seeing a fallout, and I'm seeing a broken home situation. So that is what I'm seeing here. A fallout in love, a broken home situation, and I'm also seeing a very dependent energy. And it looks like you are excited to communicate with that energy is what's showing up here. You're showing up here in some pretty abundant, beautiful energy here, by the way, Aquarius. You're showing up here as the Empress. Some of you may be the parent of this person's child. You may have been married to this person. It is showing up here that this is something that you kind of want, though. Either way, you're showing up as somebody who has something that this person feels like you can provide for them. But I am getting that there's something about the situation that you're not, Spirit saying you're not being totally honest with yourself about something here. Can we get more? Oh. There's something about this situation that makes you feel closed in or trapped. But you do love this person unconditionally. That's probably why you were showing up as the Empress in the upright. You do love this person unconditionally. Somebody's coming in to chase you. That's what I was getting. There's an energy coming into your life right now. And it looks like it's something you feel like you want. Like you want to talk. I saw communication, this exciting communication. But there's a very dependent energy here. Somebody who potentially has problems with being on their own, maybe very insecure or not confident. Can we get more on this? It looks like you're lost, is what I'm seeing here. I lost myself for a little while. And the reason why I'm seeing it as you is because that 7 of Swords is in reverse. Now for me, that that the Seven of Swords in reverse for me is the self. It is my self-deception card. And so as soon as I saw that beside the flowers, that was what I saw right away. But I wanted to see everything else first before saying anything. But you are in a position where you are thinking about somebody that you really it's showing up that you love this person unconditionally. So this person has, and when I see that card that says unconditional love there, I know what that means. That means something very specific. It means that somebody has already shown you parts of themselves that are not very, it's not they're not favorable characteristics is what you're looking at here, but yet you still feel a lot of love for this person is what's showing up here. I'm going to move this over. All right. So the obstacle here is the clover. So something about luck, which is, there's no such a thing as chance. Chance is but natural law unrecognized, but it's showing up as something. When I see the clover card, I kind of liken it to the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. Something going in going in the direction towards something good. Is what I'm seeing, but that's a challenge here. You want things to go in that direction, but we're going to see why. There's something that is potential. Okay, so there's something that was unexpected or is unexpected. Something shocking. We've got the Tower. Something about. I'm not going to say anything yet. So I'm getting here that there's something that has not come to an end here. And whatever it is that has not come to an end, somebody's not being honest about that. I'm getting that there's some sort of false information that you have been given or somebody has been given here. And it looks like it's showing up here that you do love whoever this is unconditionally, but I am getting that there's something that is very, I'm getting that whoever it is that you are communicating with is conveying false information to you with the Page of Swords in reverse. It does look like there's an attraction here, but it does look like there's something that is going to shake up your foundation with regard to this false information. Whatever this is supposedly good luck, though. You're meant to learn something from this. Somebody is going to, I do see maybe somebody thought something, because this doesn't necessarily look bad. I'm seeing that something hasn't come to an end. This is somebody who it looks like the two of you had some sort of falling out, but something hasn't come to an end. It does look like this is the challenge, though. And whatever this is going to help you to alleviate any kind of burden or suffering that you've been feeling. And it has something to do with taking quick action on something. We're going to revisit this again if I pull the situations and it says something that kind of goes against what I'm reading, I'm going to pull this out again and look at it. There is something to do with coming to an agreement on something. I'm seeing somebody coming. Okay, so I wasn't going to say desire. I did see that Ace of Wands in the upright. There's something about something happening in the future. So what I'm seeing here, okay, Aquarius, is that there's something that has not come to an end. You're not expecting something here. It's rooted in desire, and somebody is not being honest about something. So we're just going to take that as it resonates right now. This is your challenge here with this person, whoever it is that you have already seen. Oh, if this is somebody, if you're watching this video and you're connected to somebody who you've had no issues with, then this probably isn't your reading, because whoever it is that I'm connecting to has had issues with this person already. Can we have more? There's whoever this is knows exactly what they're doing. And they're saying that you came close to them. There's something about your energy that got to get close to this person. Here's what I've got, okay? This is what I'm getting. Spirit just told me to say it. If this person feels like there's some sort of unfinished business where something hasn't completely come to an end that is likely going to affect the connection with you, there is something that they are meant to learn here. And that's what's going to bring you luck in this situation. That's what's going to get you what you want, is that this person is actually meant to go through something right now where they may have to repeat a cycle of some sort in order to come to the realization they need to come to in order to be able to give to this connection the way they need to give to it. That is how I'm reading it. All right. So what is going on in the subconscious that is facilitating all of this? There's something to do with stability and structure here. There's a tower here. This is the tower in the Lenormand deck. It's not the same as the tower in the tarot. This tower is falling apart. This tower stays up. This one has to do with stability. Can we get more on this? We got the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Hermit. Somebody's stuck on the past here. There is a cycle. It looks like a new cycle. This is whatever this is going to teach somebody something new. I'm getting that this is you though. There may be something that you need to be introspective about here. And it has something to do with it may have something to do with setting an appropriate boundary, okay? There's something about being stuck in the past, so this may be something that you have repeated. It does look like this is what's kind of getting me. Maybe that's, I don't know, it's strange to me because we've got the Six of Cups in reverse, which means you're stuck in the past somehow. There's something that you're not completing about something. There's something about the past that you have not come to the appropriate realization on, and that's why you're not necessarily being totally honest with yourself about something. But whatever it is that you're going through with this person is a new cycle, is what's showing up here with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. But and we see the Emperor in reverse here, which is the opposite of what your energy showed up as. Okay, there is a cycle here that is going to potentially it's going to be painful, is what I'm seeing. So it may be something you've already gone through, or this may be something you went through in the past. But whatever this is, because it's showing up that you're stuck on. So you may be just stuck on past energy or stuck on how you felt with this person. Because whatever it is that you're going through with them, it looks like this is a new cycle for you. It doesn't look like this is a repeated cycle. It doesn't look like it's something you've ever gone through before. But whatever it is that this person is bringing to the connection right now, it doesn't look like it's meeting a standard that is mirroring what you bring to the connection. And it does look like there's the potential for some sort of pain here or painful ending with the Ten of Swords. I'm getting that there's something that I'm getting that there is something else that this person still has to explore. There's something about the future here. There's something about being cut off in the future. Because there's some sort of magnetic draw here. And I don't know if it's to you or if it's to something else. I'm getting that, but I'm also getting that whatever this is meant to bring you some level of good luck. So what I'm seeing here is that there's going to be a very difficult situation with this particular connection. What I'm seeing here is that I'm going to have to pull all the cards to find out for sure. But as of right now, Aquarius, what I'm seeing is that somebody has to experience something else right now before they come to the appropriate alignment that they need to come to, because whatever it is that they were bringing to the connection in the first place doesn't look like it was aligning with you anyways, and you just weren't being honest with yourself about it. That's what's showing up here. And so there's something, because you're not necessarily being honest with yourself about something and setting the appropriate boundary here, there's something that's going to happen in the future that's going to potentially be shocking for you, is what's showing up here. This is all something we can control, right? If we can come to the appropriate conclusions on things and understand the proper direction we need to go towards, we can try and alleviate or dodge this kind of energy. Can we get more on this energy for Aquarius, please? It's going to help you to become a better person. And it might help this person to become a better person too. They're going to want you. This person is going to realize that they want you, even if it means that they have to separate for a second. Because it's showing up that whoever this is has some unfinished business elsewhere. But I don't know if their head is completely straight either. All right, so the advice, there's something about anchor, being anchored down. Can we find out more about anchor? Why is anchor here? The Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. The Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm getting that there is a connection here where there's a genuine, I'm seeing between you and this person is that there is a genuine friendship here. Okay? Please feel free to reverse the roles if you feel like I'm reading this in the wrong sequence here, because this is a general reading and the energies are a little more fluid. But what I'm seeing here is that there's something that's going to potentially happen that's going to shake up your foundation a little bit. But this person is meant to learn something. And it looks like it has something to do with not being confused about the choices that they want to make. I feel like they're supposed to learn a lesson in the importance of connecting with somebody on a level that goes deeper than just lust and desire. And I'm seeing a very strong kinship and friendship between you and this person. But it does look like there is a bit of a resistance right now to wanting to settle into this situation for somebody, because of there may be some sort of past experience, or there may be, I'm almost seeing like there's this, here's what I've got, okay? This person, whoever it is, this could be you too, by the way. Like I said, feel free to reverse the roles. I'm reading it as this person because of how the energies have come out. This person feels almost like they're weighed down in connections, in their actual committed relationship. So this could be a repeated cycle for this person. And so they feel this urge to try and they might even start breadcrumbing their partner to the point where they're actually full on distributing their energies to other people. Even if they're not doing anything physically, they're distributing their energies or even putting themselves out there in a flirtatious way trying to get that attention is what I'm getting here. But there's something that this person is legitimately going to learn by having to go through something is what I'm getting here. And you're going to go through something too as a result of being this person's collateral damage. All right. This is showing up as a soulmate connection between you and this person is going to realize it. That's what I'm saying. There's something this person is going to realize about your connection by having to mess up. They're going to mess up a little bit, and they're going to have, it's showing up that for a lot of you, this is a third party. It is. It's showing up. I mean, we saw desire, we see love affair. I mean, it just is what it is. But they're meant to learn something about this. They're closer to you than anyone. That's what I keep seeing. This person sees you are the soulmate. You are the one that they are eventually going to learn something here. But right now, there's something they still haven't had that tower moment in. They have to go and explore what they think is their value system to have that value system broken down. And it looks like it's going to be probably through something painful for both of you, but for this person too. This person is going to go through their own pain. Okay, so what is it that the desires and fears, what is it that's attaching you to this marriage? This could be fear, this could be desire. Not everybody desires marriage. Some people actually fear it. Some people fear it. Yeah, that's it. I think that's what it is. The fear is here's what I've got, is that there's a fear of committing to somebody here. And this could be your fear. It could be your fear that's tethering you to this as well. The fear is to commit to somebody and have it all fall apart. And this probably is your fear because it looks like it's already happened here, where it felt like it just fell apart here. But after communicate, it looks like this person wants to communicate with you. But the fear is that you're moving back into turbulent waters when this person does come in to communicate with you. Because there's been, look at all these pages. I see 3 pages and I see the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm seeing somebody who's difficult. What I'm seeing here right now, Aquarius, is that there's somebody here right now who has not leveled up and may be very difficult to commit to right now as well, is what I'm getting here. The fear is to try and get into a commitment with somebody who is completely non-committal and then everything just falls apart. But it does look like on the surface, this person wants to communicate. This person wants to try and explore something, but they have to go through something to actually change their mentality on something. And it looks like it has something to do with some sort of deep-seated agreement they've made with themselves that marriage means that you're stuck in a prison of some sort. This may be happening right now where you're going through this. And there's something about potentially feeling like you're going to be discarded, like you're trash. Somebody might be plugged into the internet, maybe tuned into something that you're concerned about, or maybe you've been plugged into the internet. Maybe you're learning something on the internet about this. You'll have to take that one as it resonates. Now, what's the potential? Oh, no, wait. I'm going to pull one more for this one. Can we get more on marriage, please? And then that's when they'll start. There's going to be an understanding. There's going to be some sort of understanding about the connection that the two of you have. I feel like, so this person is going to be thinking about you a lot. I do feel like they're... Okay, so here's what I've got, okay? Aquarius, if this resonates with you at all, if you get back with this person before they've had this realization, there's going to be a tower moment where this person is going to, it's going to be like a domino effect where they have to hurt you first and then move on to whatever it is that they're meant to move on to, have their moment where they get hurt, and then they're going to potentially come back. And so at that point, you may feel like, I don't know, you've burned your bridges. But for the most of the Aquarians that I'm talking to, you have unconditional love for this person is what's showing up here. So you may go for this. What is the potential outcome here? We've got garden. Something to do with the community. You may want to meet in public. It's a very public card. Can we get more? Does the whole community know about this connection? I mean, that could be part of it. Can we get more on garden? Something about comfort here. Oh no, you're definitely going to go through a cycle here. It's new. It's a new cycle. This isn't something that you've gone through before. Somebody's running back towards you. This person might be, they might want to meet in public. I'm telling you, it's showing up that this person is going to potentially chase you if they do leave. They're coming in to talk to you. I'm getting, though, right now, is that you still, if you take, I'm still getting this right. Okay, so here's what I've got. Is that you provide comfort to this person. And it showed up very obviously when I saw that Empress. You provide comfort to this person. You love this person. This person knows it. And it does look like they're coming in. And it looks like they're coming in after running away. They're running back. But it looks like for now, there's still going to be turbulence to have to deal with. There's this cycle that needs to play out. Okay? But they are coming in to communicate. And if they have come in already, Spirit is showing me and you that there is a cycle that results in a tower. So here we've got, okay, so that's probably what garden was pertaining to. We've got intervention showing up here. So now we've got other people involved in this connection. You may have other people trying to get you to remember something about what you've gone through with this person because they're trying to come in and talk to you. They are going to try and get a commitment out of you right now, but there is showing up that there's somebody else potentially involved here and they're not being totally honest with you. Can we get more on this? Yeah, and you're going to need healing. There will be, but this person is going to eventually, whether they recognize it or not, or whether you recognize it or not, they'll recognize they messed everything up. But you know what? Honestly, Aquarius, there's something that's going on right now that Spirit is saying you're not necessarily being honest with yourself about. So if this resonates with you at all, you might want to contemplate that. Because if we can come to terms with what it is that we're doing that's going to potentially lead to pain, it can kind of alleviate that. We can dodge it in some way. Jump timelines is what I just heard Spirit say. Okay, so we've got judication. This whole reading is pertaining to judication, kind of. It's reminiscent of the judgment card I find in the tarot. So I see this as something that's going to be resurrected here. This is something that had gone awry for a minute. There's the scythe. There's going to be some pain here. I already said what I saw. There's going to be distance created between the two of you, and there's going to be some ostracism with poverty. So, but it's not meant to be a bad thing. It's something that's this is going to cause somebody to have to level up in a way. It's just a matter of whether you would be still willing to take this person back in that situation. So Aquarius, that is your reading for April 28th to May 4th, 2025. If you're still here with me, thank you so much for staying till the end. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.